Hey Aries, welcome to your bonus reading. This is just because I got the most views and comments and likes and stuff from your channel, from your sign, sorry. So to the Aries gang, this is your bonus reading. Okay, so with the sun we have heart-to-heart conversations. So I feel like there's going to be some clarity on, there's going to be a chat where it's just very it's clear. This just clears up. I feel like you guys are going to be kind of clearing up some stuff with someone. You're going to be honestly discussing your feelings. Like, it's going to be a good chat, because I feel like it's going to go both ways. With the sun here, it's like you're going to express how you feel, this person's going to express how they feel. It's going to come to a resolution. It's not going to end in conflict. It's going to kind of like clear this situation up and put a bright spin on it. So it's kind of like good. It's like a weight off your shoulders. That's what I'm feeling. A weight off your shoulders and back to happy times. Like, now we can move forward. Now the air is clear, like clear in the air. So I feel like this needed to happen, and it's been something that you've both been waiting for, and now you are just both elated. Like, it's a weight off your shoulders. You're both happy, you're both content, you both feel like, you know, you've made, if you needed to make your point, or you needed to kind of, it might just be like an expression of how you guys are feeling about each other, where you think this is going. It might be something like that, like you're moving forward, whatever it is. I definitely get a sense of moving forward. And so for some of you it might be, sorry about that, so for some of you it might be like this reconciliation, and you've cleared the air and you've been waiting to reconcile with this person and you're happy about that. Others of you, you've had this chat and you feel like you're moving forward now. It's like things are on the up. You've had your time to express the way you feel, and you know, you've understood this other person's point, and it's all kind of making sense now. So with the Three of Cups now, and the pay attention to red flags, whoops, and playfulness, I do feel like there is, either this person is someone to watch. Now this is either a cross watcher, you need to be, you know, Aries is the one to watch, or Aries yourself, you're dealing with someone that is very flirtatious. They have other people in the mix, and they're very playful, and they're just, you know, they're taking this situation with you, or this situation, or you're taking this situation with the other person, sorry, quite light-hearted. And so this person is very, they're playful. They're not, I don't feel like they're taking a situation seriously. They're not looking to settle down, I don't think, and that's the red flag. So you might clear the air with this person, you might express how you feel, they might express how they feel. It might be all good. You've been waiting for this moment, they've been waiting for this moment, you feel like you're moving forward, everyone's happy. But with this Three of Cups, it's either there's an interference, and I just feel like someone has a wandering eye, and they like to keep their options open. They are keeping their options open. And that's basically the red flag here. Someone might be seeing it as a very playful relationship, friends with benefits relationship, and the other person is kind of expecting more. So one of you thinks, great, we're moving forward, you know, now we can just be happy, we've had that conversation, we know where we stand, great. That's it, great, like, let's keep on doing what we're doing. And the other person's like, we've had that conversation, we're moving forward, we're stepping into a more exclusive place, for example, or we're stepping into a place where we're now kind of building with each other only. So I think there needs to be some communication with that, because something's telling me that some of you are on different pages in the month of October, or you will be on different pages, but it's kind of like one of you is not ready to settle down, and the other one is thinking that you're, you know, kind of building towards something. So I feel like you definitely need to get make sure your wires aren't crossed here. So with the Queen of Swords, and keep an open mind, I feel this is, if it's not you, Aries, then it's the other person. But I feel like some of you are just kind of like ticking off a list, like, nah, you're keeping an open mind about your soulmate, but you're like, you've got all these options and you're kind of like, nah, I don't really like that about this one, I don't really like that about that one, or you know what, I'm gonna have to cut this person out because they're being a bit too clingy or something. Whatever the reason is, you're kind of like being, it's like you've got this like criteria and you're like, no, that person doesn't meet it. You're just kind of like in search of like, either you want many options so you can have, you know, your cake and eat it and more, or it's just like you're kind of like cutting, like just have it, you just have this list in your head, or you're just like, this person's kind of draining my time, or this person's out. It's like you just very much kind of playing with, like, I just feel like playing with, not playing with people like that, but just kind of like, what can they bring to the table, what can they bring to me, and if they can't, then I just guess, you know, you're not cut out for me, so see you later kind of thing. It's kind of a little bit arrogant, but in a way it's kind of like you just think, well, I'm just, you know, I'm allowed to do that, I'm not in any relationship, so I can see who I want, and if they don't fit the bill, then I can just cut them out. So with the Chariot, you've got unrequited love, and this could be the one. I feel like this is with the person that your wires are crossed with, so the person's feeling like it can go further, but for you it's an unrequited love because you're like, yeah, I'm enjoying our time together, but you know, I'm not trying to kind of get myself into a position where I'm trapped or I'm stuck or I'm exclusive to you. I do still enjoy being free and single, and so yeah, I think that's going to be a bit of a problem. So they might be thinking you're moving forward in that way, and you're thinking we're moving forward because, you know, they're like, you could be the one for me, like we could really, you know, make this work, and you're kind of like, the unrequited love is like, it's nice and everything, but it's not gonna go any further than that. You don't see a future in this. You're just like, we enjoy each other's time, let's keep it like that, but you don't see a future. But this person kind of sees it as, you're the one and we're moving forward and we're building. So with strength and codependency, it's telling me that one of you are kind of holding back and choosing to, yeah, just kind of holding back, really holding back. And it could be this other person, they might have an issue with codependency anyway, like they might get very attached and you're like their next fix, if you like you're their escape. Some people just have that, where they need somewhere, they need to escape to somewhere so they can regain their strength, like they're kind of like an escapist. Or it could just be that you're holding back because you don't want this person to, you don't want to get too attached yourself. It could be that. With the 9 of Wands and true love, you're like, no, like you're like, fuck love, like no. You're like, back off with the L word, like move away from me if that's what this is about, because I'm not into that. But I just feel like they are thinking that this is love and this is like the next best thing, and this is going to be, you know, the romance of a lifetime, and you're just like, huh? Like no, I don't even want to speak about love. I don't want to, like, I don't want to let anyone in, but I thought we were just having fun. No. Like that's how your energy is, like no, I just wanted to have fun. The minute it gets to this love situation, everything gets confusing. I feel paranoid. I feel like I don't want to be in that energy, so please back off with that love situation. It might start off that you guys are on the same page and you're happy and it's like, oh my god, good. So it's like for you, you're excited because you're thinking that, oh, this is going to be a wicked situation, like we're going to be playful and we're going to, you know, flirt and have those moments, and possibly even, you know, physical moments with each other and stuff, and like just fun. Like you're just seeing it as a lot of fun, and for them it's just like they want something else. So I thought you're just gonna have to be honest about that, and see where it goes. But because it could turn nasty, like if they realize, hang on a minute, you're seeing this person, well, you didn't tell me that it was an open relationship, and you're like, relationship? I think we're on different pages. Like there needs to be some communication here, communication right now before it turns messy. So this person does seem to make you happy, you seem to make each other happy, you have a good time with this person and they have a good time with you, and it's fun, it is. But the only thing that's going to muddle things up is the fact that you want different things right now. So passion, so there you are, keeping your options open and spreading your passion. Like your, you know, your options are open, and it's fun, it's nice, it's passion with this person, and it's passion with others. And right now you're probably cool, you're just having fun. I feel you're speaking to people, you're flirting with people, your mind is open, your mind is free, and you have all these options. And for some of you, you're actually there's a problem with commitment, I have to say, with this card. I feel like there's a fear of commitment for some of you, so you're kind of like, you're pretending that, oh, this is fun, and like, why can't we just keep it like this, it's nice. But really you're gonna have to deal with that issue, because I don't know why, but for some of you I feel like there's an actual issue with commitment, and you might even want someone in the long run, but you're trying to you might even be getting older or something. I feel like for some of you might be getting like old. Like when I say older, like maybe like you're coming up to your 40s or something like that, and it's like people are like, why haven't you settled down yet or something. But you're maybe some of you are brushing it off as like, oh no, I just like, oh, I want to have fun, I don't feel ready. But deep down you're like, why don't I feel ready? For some of you I feel like there might be a commitment issue, an actual issue, or you've just been hurt too much in your past and that caused the commitment issue. But for something like that, it's like you get to a point where you get scared to take that next leap, that next lunge, or the building. When it gets to the building part, you're like, count me out, that I'm done. I feel like you'll rather walk away from the situation when it starts to get serious than entertain it and try and see where it could go. So Aries. So for cross watchers, it doesn't look, you need to communicate. If you feel like this resonates with you, you need to communicate and say, where do we stand? Is it, you know, this kind of relationship where it's open and you want to see other people? Maybe some of you know, but whether you know, and if you don't like it, then you're gonna have to say something. If you know and you're both, it's an open relationship, fine, there's no problem. But I do feel like someone's not aware for some of you, and it will like come as a shock if it was like, oh yeah, this girl I'm seeing, or you saw a text or a girl's picture popped up while you're with the person, you're like, huh, like who's that? So the Page of Wands and this card. So yeah, for some of you, you're just like, I'm about the passion and stuff, but when it gets past that, I don't know about dealing with that. Yeah, this is like my fuck love card. Like, I'm not interested in love right now. Please move that cup from my face. I'd rather have these 3 cups where I have options at least, and I can, you know, it's like I can get nurturing from this one, I can get fun from this one, I could get stability from this person. If I want to go to this person to talk, I can talk. It's like you can get many different attributes from different people, if that makes sense. Like you can pick up all these little things from different people, rather than trying to have one person have, you know, all these qualities. You know, I feel like for some of you feel like I can't get everything from one person. So if I have a, you know, multitude of options, I can get something I like from each of these people. So why wouldn't I do that? That's how I feel. But this is like, I'm not interested in love right now. Get the cup out my face. Get the cup out my face. So the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. Let's see where this goes. Let's use this. Yeah, so here we have it. So the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Wands is like, so this is the friends with benefits situation, okay? You've got the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups like that, and then the Fool starting fresh. So it's like, here's you and the Devil. So this is it, you're looking for passion, you're looking for fun, that's what you want, and you're bound to a situation with, so with these other people you might be flirting or you might be seeing them, or even if there is, you know, sex involved, then this person is like your main person. So even though they're not like, you're not official with them, they're like your main person, so you might see them more often, or there might be more, you know, you just might spend more time with them, whatever the situation is. But this main person that, you know, possibly thinks that there is a future with you guys is someone that you connect really well with. There is a connection here, there is a deep connection. You might even have love for this person, or you just might have feelings for this person. But when it comes to making like having a new beginning with them, you're completely conflicted. You don't want to start afresh. I feel like you want to keep things exactly where they are, because right now you feel like emotionally balanced. You're like, now it's nice, now it's cool, now it's calm, now I'm receiving what I want, I'm getting my needs met without having to, you know, commit. And that's kind of making you feel just balanced and stable and fulfilled kind of thing. It's kind of reminding me of the Nine of Cups. But yeah, you just don't want a new beginning. And I feel like you're weighing up the pros and cons of this situation. Because maybe they possibly said it to you. Maybe they possibly said to you, you know, we're moving forward and blah, blah, blah. And perhaps with the Ten of Cups and the, what was it? The heart-to-heart conversations or whatever, and the Ten of Cups, maybe you guys kind of did discuss moving forward and you were all happy and stuff, then you got scared. Like, that is another option. Like, you were kind of like, okay, well, I guess we're doing this, like, let's see where it goes and blah blah blah, and then you got scared and you started weighing things up, and then you went all, you know, scared and in your head, and you decided, no, I don't want this anymore, I refuse it, I don't want to deal with that, I don't want to deal with the love. So you're like, can we just keep it as a friends with benefit situation and, you know, not close out this cycle to start something new? Let's just keep it like this, because then we both, you know, we know where we stand. We like, why change, fix something that's broken. This is kind of a balanced situation, but if we bring commitment into it, it could get messy, you know, that kind of thing. So maybe at the start, rather than this person, because I don't feel like, even though I said you guys are on different pages, I don't feel like you, I don't feel like you lied, but I feel like there was maybe a change of heart. I just feel like there could have been a change of heart, and you're like, actually, I don't really want to do this. It's all nice and everything, the idea of a relationship, but, you know, I've had it before, and I'd rather be in a situation like this. Why would I'd be silly to move out of this friends with benefit situation with you? I get to enjoy you when I want, and then I can take a step back. It's nothing serious. I can still talk to other people. So like I said, some of you have a fear of commitment, or if you're dealing with an Aries, then they have a fear of commitment. Like they've been hurt in the past and it's caused some trauma, and they're not kind of wanting to go back into it, into a relationship or into anything to do with love. and they want to try and just enjoy the situation as it is. So you got to make the decision if, you know, whether you don't mind just a friends with benefits situation, because I feel like you'd be waiting forever for them to kind of, they have to deal with their own demons. And if Aries, this is the other person, then that person has to deal with their own demons, because right now I don't feel like they're, you know, ready to commit. And like I said, it might have been all good and all happy and you had this conversation and it's like, okay, well, let's move forward, but then they had a change of heart, as you can see here, and they're like, actually, can we just keep it as this, friends with benefits? So I'm just doing the outcome. I can't see like a tower or anything bad. I can't see a tower or you know, some hurt feelings or 3 of swords or nothing. So maybe it does work out, because we do have, yeah. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, this could be someone new, or this is like seeing this other person that you were dealing with, the friends with benefits situation, in a new light, and kind of trying to be like, because it's with the Ace of Cups, and then it's still got the 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands, like, I'm scared, I don't want to get into this, I don't want to deal with this, and then there's you underneath as well. But maybe you do kind of say, let's start on a clean slate and see how it goes. And, you know, there's some kind of expression here, or there's some kind of, it looks like you are taking, you know, forward movement with the Knight of Cups. So it's a bit confusing. You're a bit confusing, because it's like you've got this energy where it's like you want to give things a go, and then you pull back and you get scared. And the outcome is that it turns out that you do end up expressing yourself to this person, or, you know, showing an act that showing that you want new love with this person, and you're even on as the Knight of Cups, so you might even be offering your cup of love to this person. But this is the block. Basically, this is the big block that stands in the way. Your fears. So with the commitment issues, I think either the person you're dealing with or you has to be patient and kind of don't let it get stuck, though, because if it's stuck and you're both kind of waiting for each other to, or whoever's got the commitment issues, if it gets stuck, I feel like the communication needs to be, the communication is paramount right now. It's so important. Otherwise you're gonna run into issues. I think if it's anyone that can kind of pull you out of this commitment issue, it's this person, but you have to kind of give them a chance to. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because before I would have said, if this person's waiting on you, then maybe just try and move forward without you, and if it happens, it happens. But with the Ace of Cups here, it's like you do want to start something new. And you're looking at the Ace of Cups, but you're still holding your stick. You need to kind of let this person in. But it means cutting off all the other options you have. Like, it's a bit tricky with you lot. It means cut off all the other options that you have. It means, you know, focus on this person. I feel like, yeah, look, the 3 of Cups. Cut it off. If you want to be with this person, be with them. You've got to try. What did I just say? Cut it off. Look, Queen of Swords. Cut it off. Cut out the other situations. If you're going to focus on this person, focus on this person. I feel like you've expressed, or they've expressed how they felt, and now don't leave them hanging. Like, give them something back. The Devil. So you're tied to like this pain of the past, I feel. The pain of the past is stopping you from moving forward, and that's what's giving you the commitment issues. That's what's restricting you. Yep, so you're in conflict about committing here. There's going to be back and forth in October, back and forth. Should I do it? Should I commit? You know, there's this person holding out this Ace of Pentacles, and they're like, here, take it. We have opportunity, we have potential, and there's you walking away like, oh no, I'm not sure about that. Let me just like distance myself from this. You might even, every time this person kind of brings up, yeah, look what happened. Every time this person kind of brings up commitment or implies that they want to settle with you, you probably stop communicating with them, or you avoid them, or you walk, or you're just cold and distant. You get really distant with them, and you don't express, you just switch off. You just basically kind of sleep on it. Like, you're like, you go ghost. As soon as they mention anything to do with commitment, you'll ghost. That's it. You're like, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to do that, I don't know. It's like la 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 la. And here it is, they're offering it to you. Here they are. So if you're dealing with a water sign, then what's happening is they are offering it to you here. This friends with benefit person, they're offering it to you. They're offering it again. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they're like, take this love, take this cup, take it. And you're just like, no, 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 I don't want to see it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to, no, no. Again, okay. The Page of Swords. So you probably are, it's probably very much on your mind. So like, on one hand it could be really happy and it could work out, on the other hand it could be shit, and then we could end up hating each other, and it could be like tit for tat, oh they hurt me or I hurt them or we hurt each other. No, I don't even want to think about it anymore. It's just like, that is just holding you back. So what I'm seeing in this reading is kind of like, this person's expressing their love to you, and you are just like, no, you're putting a block on this situation. I don't know. I just feel like commitment issues galore. Commitment issues. You can't deal with it. You can't deal with it right now. So that's what it is, commitment issues. With Justice and the Tower. So there is a Tower. So there might be like this breakup or something, like this person's like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here waiting for you anymore, that's it, I'm done. And then you have to make a decision, or this person's walking away. Will you make the decision? I don't feel like you will. Look, I feel you just carry on waiting and you let this person walk away. You're still fighting for your independence. It just might be a temporary split for the month of October, or now, or during October, or whenever, during September, end of September, but there's going to be a split, and that's because someone just doesn't want to wait around anymore, and they feel like you're getting all your needs met, but you know, they're just getting stabbed in the back and betrayed by you, and they're fighting for a losing battle, they're fighting a lost cause. That's how they're going to feel. So there might be like this separation that you go through. So it's like, it starts off really good and you have this chat and things look well, and you know, you're both ready to move forward, and then you change your mind and you're like, I can't do it. But you might not even, it doesn't look like you do express that to them. You just kind of do that avoiding dance, like do 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 do, and then you're out. Or like you just you go ghost. Now when they mention it, you're ghost. You don't communicate, you know, it's not good. You disappear, you hide, however you want to put it. And this person's like, you know what, I think I get the message, so I'm just gonna leave you to it. When you're ready, come and get me if I'm still here. So the main focus for you, Aries, this month is to deal with those commitment issues. Find out where it stems from and get it sorted. because even if you let this person get away, which I feel, you know, you might, and then you might message them or something again and hope that you can continue with that, still avoiding this commitment thing, like still dancing around commitment. But yeah, even if it's not this person, there's someone else that's going to come along, there's someone else, and you're always going to have these issues. So it's better to just deal with it now. Whatever you feel the reason is, get it sorted, and kind of, whether it's you or the other person, there's commitment issues, and that's the main subject. That's what you need to work through for October in order to move forward in your love life. Okay, so I hope, Aries, that this resonated with you. I hope you're able to kind of sort through that, and please don't let too many people down, or don't break too many hearts. And if you'd like a private or personal reading with me, look in my description box and you'll see the link for my website. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and obviously comment, because I love reading your comments. So I'll speak to you soon, Aries, and take care. Bye.